everyone, it's Nova. We are going to find perfect pairs for Call of the Morrigan Oracle. This video is a part of a series that I created 2 years ago when I just started this channel. The series is called Pair This Deck. It's a hashtag too. And each video of this series is dedicated to one specific deck. I made it a tag so that other people will join. You can join in YouTube or even Instagram. Just use the hashtag pair this deck. So I made this a tag so that this series will grow and become an archive of perfect pairs for each deck. Imagine one day, any deck you have or you want to purchase, you can first check on YouTube and Instagram and find the appropriate pairs for it. I think we can build a valuable archive if a lot of people participate in this tag. I will link the playlist in my description box. I have already made a playlist for this tag and a few people participated in it as well. If you participate in the tag, I will add your video in the playlist. Okay, without further ado, let's start these pairings. Some of them I have tried before, some of them are completely new to me. Tarot of the She by Emily Carding. I have not tried this one, but I'm sure that this is going to be a beautiful match. This is a mass market deck that was created like, I think 10 years ago. Look at this. Wow, this is beautiful. So here you have Cow, the Lovers, and Soul Loss. Tarot of the She does have keywords, so you can go off the keywords as well. I know this one is going to be incredible. Also because of the black borders. I have removed some of the black border on the sides of Tarot of the She. It has a thicker border on the sides, but I removed them because I wanted the images to pop. I'm not a big fan of big borders on tarot cards. On oracle cards, I don't mind, but on tarot, it kind of isolates the energy of the cards. Well, this is definitely a win. Oh, I also wanted to pair this with Naomi Cornock's Oracle deck, Old Ways Magic Oracle. This one is an indie deck, and it was released a few years ago. I mean, I'm sure these two will work. And I do pair Oracle with Oracle and Tarot with Tarot. Some people don't do that, but actually works really well. These are two very different cardstocks, but wow, look at this. Elemental and Anu. The guidebook for Call of the Morrigan is incredible, by the way. So I don't mind reading the guidebook for every card that comes out for myself. But we can't do that here. Yeah, this one was a no-brainer. The same artist, same art style. Really cool. Okay, guys, if you make a pairing video for a specific deck, please remember to use this hashtag. You don't need to mention my name and make a VR to me, but use the tag because that way I can add it to the playlist. So then we really have an archive. The next one is the Lubanko Tarot by Lubanko. I have not tried this one and I am very curious to see. This should work. Oh yeah, definitely. Wow. I really like it. The Lubanko Tarot is indie and out of print. I have heard that it's going to be published mass market. I really hope it's true because it's a spectacular tarot deck. Look at this. Wow, this is really good. This is a complete surprise to me as well. It's the first time that I'm pairing it. Amazing. Guys, please remember also to tell me in the comments which one of these pairings was your favorite. Also, let me know in general which pair is your favorite. If you don't have an Instagram account and if you don't have a YouTube channel, you can still write for me. Which decks have you paired with Call of the Morrigan that you have been happy with? This is amazing. All right, next one is a very experimental pairing. This one is extremely experimental. I just want to know, I just had a feeling to pair these decks, although they are very different. So, are you ready? This is the Grand Atea. I don't know why I need to pair these two. I just have to. Well, it's not bad. It works actually. You see, that's why I was really called to use this pair. For some reason. Wow, I really like it. The art styles are very different, but the color palettes somehow work. And that's the thing. When the styles are very different, but the color palettes work together, I think it's always a very interesting pair. I really like this. What do you think? Wow, you see, I really like it. I have been pairing decks for years now, like for 10 years. Wow. Cool. I like this. Yeah, I was saying that I'm pairing decks for 10 years at least. And I consider myself a pro. When you pair decks, you get so many different mixes of energies. Every single time, every single pair is a completely new thing. It's like alchemy. It's like mixing 2 or 3 different substances together. Every time you get a new voice, a new vibe, a new feel. I think pairing is very underrated. Okay, my own Thoth Nebula. This is my own interpretation of the Thoth. I've edged it myself. I have tried this pairing before, and oh my god, this pair is powerful. You see, it's a really powerful pair, and yeah, very specific voice. Profound readings come out of these two. Amazing. Wow. My Thoth deck is not available. I created it only for myself and a few friends. But I do have other decks of my own on my NPC shop. This is not maybe to some of you the best pairing. To me it is, even the aesthetics of it. I think this is a perfect pair. But also the messages, the energies that come through are incredible. Okay, next. Let me show you my own decks all together. Next one is RWS Mundi, Paint and Dreams. And this one has two sides. This is the paint, and this side is the dreams. And I have paired it with both sides. And they work really well. I mean, this one is again a no-brainer. Getting readings out of this pairing is really easy because it is RWS. I find RWS always grounds a whole reading. It's easier to extract messages. Cool. See? And I can even do it this way. Really cool. See, this is an easy read for me. Okay, next. There is one more deck of mine that I want to pair with this. And that is the Juno and Jupiter Tarot. Juno and Jupiter Tarot is also a double-sided deck. I have tried this pairing many times. And it works like a charm. Look at this. Whoa, this one is really powerful. What do you think? I think this is perfect. I am so happy that I can pair this deck with a Marseille deck, because most Marseille decks do not pair well with Oracle decks in general. But look at this. Okay, so Juno and Jupiter has two sides, as you see. It's my own rendition of Tarot d'Épinal, which is a French TDM from the 1800s. I will put a link to all the decks in the description box. And if you want to buy any of these decks, please remember to go through my links, please, because that way you're supporting my channel as well. I just started the affiliate program with Amazon. But some of these decks are not mass market. Most of them are, though. This one is not mass market. The Heart's Eye Oracle by Olivia Rose. I was thinking of pairing Call of the Morrigan with Olivia Rose's tarot deck, the Mind's Eye Oracle, but I don't have it. I don't have that deck. I think they would make a beautiful pair, because that one is more black. The whole background of the cards are black. But this is what I have, and we're going to take a look. I think this is also nice. Wow. Lovely. I like it. Okay, next one is Celtic Spirit Oracle by Nicola McIntosh. This one is a mass market deck published by Rockpool. I have not tried this one. and I'm not sure. Okay, they do match. I mean, the art styles do match. You know what I would do? I would pair these two not only together, but with a few, at least one other deck in the mix. Let's see. For example, I would use dirt gems in the mix. Yeah, this is the dirt gems, and this one is also mass market. When you have more cards, they will marry better. But this is now 3 oracle cards, 3 oracle decks. Some people have difficulty reading more than 2 oracle decks together. I don't, but let's say if we wanted to mix it with tarot deck, with another tarot and not with another oracle deck, then the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. I have trimmed mine. If you have 2 placements of a tarot and 2 placements of oracle, then you get a really interesting reading. Yeah, I think they work. Let's try them like this then. Only these 2. Wow, this is a beautiful pair again. Right? Fabulous. Really nice. I have so many decks here in front of me. And let's look at these 2 oracle decks. This one is the dirt gems that I just showed you. So this one wasn't that big of a success, by the way. The Celtic Spirit Oracle was not the best one. I like this. Again, very different art styles. But that's why it works. Right? I think this is really cool. And they both don't have keywords, so you need to read 2 guidebooks. It all depends on how much time you want to spend. And sometimes I really like to spend a lot of time on my reading and read the guidebooks, familiarize myself with the decks properly. Look at this. Let's face it, most of us read the guidebook only during our readings, right? So these titleless decks push you to go and read the guidebooks. And when the guidebook is written beautifully, then it's definitely worth it. Okay, another one that I have not tried before, but I'm sure that will work, is the Wild Unknown. I'm using the Pocket Wild Unknown here, and I have modified my deck. I have added color to most of the cards. Nice. Beautiful. I think if the Wild Unknown was bigger, it would have been nicer, right? But I don't have the standard size anymore. I used to have it. I rehomed it. This is stunning. This is one of the best pairs. Okay, so you see, if this is the first time that you're watching a pair this deck video, you get my point now. Imagine you want to go and buy Call of the Morrigan, but you're not sure because you don't know if you have any decks in your collection that will pair, or if you have to go now and purchase other decks to be able to pair with it, or you want to know if you have any decks in your collection that will match. So then you go and watch this video and you get an idea. Also, from the art styles of these decks, you can get the idea of what other decks in your collection will match. Okay, hold on, where am I? I have too many decks here now. Goddess of Love Tarot. I've seen this one on White Rabbit Oracle's Instagram page. So this one is inspired by her. See, like you would never think of pairing these two, or maybe you would think, but some people would never think of pairing these two, but now you know. So I think this series is really helpful when we want to go and purchase a new deck, or when we want to go and purchase a new deck for pairing with a deck that we already have. Look at this. And it's good for our wallet as well. There is a lot of inspiration in this type of videos. I really like pairing videos. The problem with our standard pairing videos is that it's a mix and match of all different decks together. Pair this deck is focused on one deck. I really think it's a brilliant tag. I really hope that more people will participate in it. This is something good we do for the community. I think this archive is going to be really valuable one day, if it grows. Look at this. Wonderful. This is really gorgeous. Thanks, Miss M, if you're watching. I have been getting inspirations out of her channel for some time now. Next is the Naked Heart Tarot by Gillian C. Wilde. This one again is very experimental. I'm not sure how they're gonna work. We're just gonna take a quick look. I really do love this tarot deck. I think it's cool. Right? They definitely work. Look at this. This one was a surprise. I really like it. Wow. Wow. Very happy with this one. And now a totally different vibe. The Luminous Void Tarot by Laura Sospen. This is such a cool deck. Look at these edgings. Let's see. Again, very experimental. Wow, I like it. I like it a lot already. Wow, this is stunning. I am very curious to know which one of these pairings was your favorite. Look at this. I think this is one of my favorites. Like my number 1 or 2. Let's go with the obvious one now. Murder of Crows by Corrado Roy. I am a big fan of Corrado Roy's artwork, and he has another deck coming out this year by Los Carabello. This one is also created by Los Carabeo, but this one is a limited edition because it has a the red color in the cards. I will put a link to the black and white edition of this deck because that's the only edition that is available. So please remember the link that you will see in the description is not exactly this one, is without the reds. Look at this. I mean, just look at it. Wow. It is very fierce, like the fiercest of all readings that you can ever have, right? Wow, look at this. Oof. Twilight Realm, A Tarot of Fairy by Beth Wilder or Wilder. This one is again a mass market deck. Such a gorgeous tarot. Was published by Red Feather a few years ago, and the guidebook is really cool. I really enjoyed reading the guidebook. Okay, let's see. This is again right off the bat one of those pairings that I would bring more decks into the mix. Like, it wouldn't be only these two. They need a third deck. Something with more white. They do work, but I think they would work better if there is a third deck in the mix. Let's say, hold on. Crow Tarot by MJ Collinen. So then you have something like this. And I actually really like reading with 3 decks. You see, now it works. It works better. Right? I really like this one. I've never seen it anywhere, although it's a mass market deck. It's really cool. Let's also just take a look at these two together. Although it's a no-brainer, love this Chariot card. I really like every single card on Crow Tarot. And as you see, I have edged mine, by the way. I have removed the side borders. I've kept the borders on the top, but I've removed the borders on the sides. It reads a lot better. I have this thing with many tarot decks. I need to free the images up from the borders. I'm very curious to see how it pairs with Mythology of Fenica, created by Susanna Salo. This one is a mass market edition of her deck. It was indie first. By the way, she's creating another one. I've seen some of the images. It's incredible. I've seen a few of the cards, her paintings. Okay, look at this. I really like the energy of Mythology of Fenica. Really speaks to me, speaks to my soul. And I had to try this. I am so glad that I did. Wow. Beautiful, right? Oh, I really like this Uko, King of Swords. Very underrated deck, Mythology of Fenica. The looks, the guidebook, the way it reads, it attracts deities. Look at this. I have paired Mythology of Fenica with so many different decks. And it's always a magical pair. Look at this. Right? Stunning. I love this card. There is an exercise in the guidebook for this card. On Nagat is the name of it. On Nagat. Try it. It's an exercise to connect with the energy of the Morrigan. And it's magical. The next one is the Darkness of Light Tarot. I have the Russian version. It grounds this one. It grounds the energy of Call of the Morrigan. But it is as dramatic. It doesn't reduce the drama of it. Like, it makes it easier to read, right? Because Darkness of Light is very RWS. It's basically a RWS clone. A gorgeous one. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Wow. Stunning. Next one is the Jupiter Power Tarot. One of my favorites of all time. By 6 Sad Girls. This one is an indie deck. It's good for deity reading. Okay, this one is very experimental, very outside the box. It still definitely works for me. Definitely does. Yeah, I like it. Right? Cool. If you want to make a pair this deck video, guys, don't feel obligated to show so many decks. We can make a pair this deck video with 5 pairings. I just did this because this is a very important deck for me and I want to make these videos as useful as possible. Okay, this one is the Reom Tarot, artwork of Arthur Reom. Okay, yes. See, I knew it. I have not tried this before, but I like it. I like it when it's not that obvious. I like it when it's kind of outside the box. I like surprising vibes for my readings. Look at this. Wow, look at this. I could also use this pair for completely intuitive readings. Wow. Very interesting. Next one, Goliath Tarot. I have not tried this pair before, but I am sure that it's going to work just fine. There you go. Here you have a sage, here you have this, what is it? It's a pipe. Wow. Sometimes I'm so happy with my video that I want to tag some people so that they see my video and I get to hear about their opinion, and also I can that way invite them to make a video of themselves. And especially for this tag, I would really like to tag some people and ask them to create a pair this deck video for a deck of their own choice. But look at this. I think I will do that. I will invite a few people in the description box to make a VR. And if I don't tag you in the description box, you're still very welcome to make a video. I start to sound like a broken record, but I really hope that we can create something here, you know, as a community, that we can make this a trend or something, that everybody will participate and together we can create an archive. The last one is Tarot of the Abyss by Anatolian, one of my favorite artists. So feminine in the best way. You know what? This was supposed to be the last pairing, but I just get the feeling that I want to bring one more deck. That's the Wildwood Tarot. I really want to see how it pairs with Wildwood as well. Okay, let's see. Guys, I brought 3 decks. First, oh gosh, I forgot the name of this one. Oh man, I forgot. Can't remember. This is Cheska Potter's paintings, basically. And this deck is out of print. This particular deck that you see here is actually Cheska Potter's paintings, is not the original deck, which I have forgotten the name anyway, but it is out of print. It's a very famous tarot, Greenwood Tarot, right? It's called Greenwood Tarot. Wow. You see, this just came to my mind now, but look at this. Amazing. Okay, so that's the first one. 2 more to go. I don't know how many decks I showed in this video. I think at least 20 pairings I showed you guys. The Wildwood Tarot, another favorite. %. To me, this is a match made in heaven. Right? Wow. Okay, so this one was also great. And the very last one, Mists of Avalon Oracle. Oracle and Oracle. I'm not 100% sure about this one because of the color palettes, or I don't know, they might clash, at least with some of the cards. Let's see. You see, you can have two Celtic decks, but that doesn't mean that they would necessarily match. Like, these two don't match, in my opinion. Although they're both very Celtic. No. In my opinion, this is a no. Let's not finish this long video on a no. Let's finish it on a yes. Which is this one? Wildwood. So guys, please show us your hair this deck choices on Instagram, in YouTube, in whichever way you can. If you watch to the end of this video, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed to my channel, maybe you will consider that. And if you want to order any of these decks off of Amazon, please go through my links. And I hope to see you in the next one.